this. Hello, sorry about that. We're starting now. Um, we're in the middle of discussing something that
On
happened
Twitch,
last week.
on Roll20, got my character sheet up. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Are you sure about that?
Now that you ask, I'm not.
All right, good. We're starting.
Fuck.
It is what it is by now.
What am I gonna do?
What did we do? Okay. Yeah. Welcome everyone to another episode of the Guild of Brockheart, brought to you by AED&D. It is I, Bork17, your DM for this campaign, and we have Donnie Danger and the Man Bear playing
Hey.
Gale, what's his face, and Gnomeface. What's Gale's last name?
Gale Glavinus.
Glavinus.
Kind of like, yeah.
Okay.
Like a glaive, but he's Glavinus. It's supposed to sound fierce.
I don't know if that's worse than a dad joke or not.
It's a little bit worse.
A little bit worse. Okay. So yeah, Man Bear has a new headphone so he can hear us this time, as that broke last time. So last time we had a half-hour session, 45 minutes. But let's just jump into where I guess Gale was when we last let off. So last time Gale was introduced. He arrived at the city, and you went and discussed things at the palace on helping your mission out. Yeah, you discussed it with what did I say, a lord? Did I give him a name? I think so, maybe.
He was an orc, and his name was Lord of, Zon the Giant. And he is the Lord of Quoth.
Yes, Zon the Giant. Gale spoke with Zon the Giant and came up to an agreement where Gale he's headed to the city. Oh, crap, the other one.
Oh, well, we're in Akasai. Quoth? Right.
No.
Are you talking about?
That we are in Quoth. Akasai. So yeah, he has to go to Akasai, and along the way in the mountains that there's some trolls that have been harassing, goers. And so Zon the Giant asked if he could help out while he's on his way there. So Gale decided that putting up a flyer to, try to entice other people to help out would be a good idea. And we were just finishing that statement, or that meeting, when the Man Bear had to go. And yeah, so that's where we're gonna start. We can start with you, Gnomeface.
Okay.
Oh, before we dive in, don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, review, give us thumbs up, share, spread, all that good stuff, please. We appreciate it so much, and we appreciate you watching and listening.
Follow us on YouTube.
Yes. Links are on my profile or in the description. That's it. So, Gnomeface, you end up waking. So last night, you went up to your room in like the afternoon, evening, and you kind of just relaxed and fell asleep. You heard some commotion outside, and you just said screw them, and then slept the night away. This morning, you're waking up. It's a pretty nice day out. What are your plans?
Well, I know I've got approximately, according to the dockmaster lady, at least 3 days. So I know I saw some magical stuff in the shop area, but I was running on time and I wanted to check the boat, so I didn't go look it out. So my first stop for the day, after having my breakfast that I paid for, that comes with my room, my first stop will be the shop area. I want to the Bazaar Quarter.
Yes.
I want to look around for any sort of magic key stuff, magic books, magic spells, spells on enchanting. You know me, anything shiny and glittery.
You're not gonna like narrow it down for me. You're just gonna say what's out there.
Well, you said you would make something up. Not for this.
Forgot about
When I
that.
was in the shop, you said you would make. I want to work on my weapon enchanting. Like that's one of my goals because it is my profession, and I want to be able to sell my weapons to make some good money. Um, so anything to do with weapon enchantment would be a big buff. And spell books. I'm always looking for new spell books.
Yeah, going through, you don't you see a whole bunch of vendors like so it's like a flea market style bazaar. Um, there's a handful of characters out there. You see a lot of like kits on like um kits for like attaching or making like the metal like have the spell adhere to the metal better and stuff like that by like enchanting the you have like there's some runes that you can enchant and you can put in the slots type of thing. um
Yeah.
like basic stuff like there's some stuff like that. There's runes, and then there's some tattered books, but like you're reading them and like you can peruse them, but they kind of look like they're just you don't know the legitimacy of them.
Okay. So they look interesting, but I can't tell if they're fakes or not. Gotcha. Um, I want to pick up a basic one if I can, a basic example of the runes. Just so I can not too pricey, so I can test it out and see if it is something that's actually worthwhile.
Are you looking for like elemental runes or like status effect
I
runes?
can already do elements on my own with just the book I learned enchanting from. Enchant 1 MP per. Yeah. Um, apparently, I don't know where that book went anymore. My enchant weapon spell has always been able to do my basic elements. Um,
So,
so I would be looking for more like durability, damage, or like special effects, like maybe making metal flexible or something like that.
but you
But
were saying that you want
basically,
to work on stuff to sell the weapons, right?
yeah.
Because the enchants you have currently are you can enchant it, but once you stop, it's like a concentration. Once you stop,
No, I have two different ones.
oh,
I have enchant and disenchant, which is my basic enchantments. Those are my permanent ones, which I was working on. Those ones require me to use a jewel. And then I
gotcha.
have enchant weapon, which is 1 MP per turn to keep enchanted.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought you had the jewel, but okay.
Yep. So for the
um,
runes, like I said, I'm looking if I'm going basic, start with something like durability and damage.
uh, I'd say there's a there's at least a basic durability one.
Okay.
Um, we'll say it adds 50% in terms of damage. Um, I'll have to I'll have to create more data on it. Um, yeah, so you find one of the vendors, like you're dealing with one of the vendors, and you're looking at are you looking at like the spells, or are you looking for like runes to enchant yourself?
The spells, so I can do it. Or no. Um, It's the runes that I put into the gemstones, right?
You just have jewels that you enchant that you put into the weapon.
Yeah. So learning the runes so I can put them on the weapons would be what I would want to do.
So learn the spell to
Not
enchant
yeah.
the accessory.
I don't want something temporary. I want something that I can practice over and over again.
Yeah. Okay. However, it comes out to be, yeah. There's one with a whole bunch of like um what am I trying to say? That there's one like that they have like little sections like the a durability level, and then they're like organized based upon durability and uh sharpness. What durability, sharpness, speed. The what's the other one I'm looking for?
Hmm.
I don't know. I have it in my brain, but I can't think of it right now.
We talked about it.
So, uh, I'll just say they range from adding percentages to your weapon, so you can go like 25% up to like doubling this speed or doubling the endurance of your weapon.
Oh,
Um,
I'm gonna start at the basic level, so the basic 25% until I learn it,
okay, I'll get you a cost
and
later.
yep, and I'll do I'll start with just the durability and the sharpening. I won't go any farther than that.
Okay.
And then after I peruse the stores for a bit, I would go to look for a job board so I can make more money than I spend.
Yeah, that reminds me. I was supposed to do it this week, but I forgot about it. I have to come up with like items that you want to buy, so I'm not blindsided.
Make up reasons to use all the money you're saving up.
I'm not saving up a bunch of money. I've only got 8,000 Floyds.
Say that like it's not a lot.
Most of my Floyds went to building the guild house because a certain somebody was broke.
I see
Okay, so it's comparatively quite a bit.
Donnie spent like 8K on a double two-handed greatsword, so
And I spent like 12K on a guild house for all of us.
Say it's you got a pretty good sum saved up.
you say that like so um God, I can't think of words today. Anyways, okay, yeah, so the
That's
job
good
board
for
is
a
at
DM to
19.
not be able to think of words. Okay, I go to 19 then. Doop, 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 doop.
Well, I mean, I could try to think. It's the way that the word that say you're talking down to someone.
Um, Condescending.
Yeah, you say that so condescending, like, oh, I spent my money on the group, not just myself.
I did. Because Donnie Danger doesn't think about the group.
Well, as far as Gnomeface knows, there is no group. There's just Gnomeface now.
Hey, you way to kick a man while he's down, dude.
So spend the money on the group all you want.
I mean, I will have to say, Toriel and the Prince actually put in the most money. So if you
How did Toriel put in the most money?
no, I said Toriel, and then the king or the prince put in the most money.
I know the prince did, but how did Toriel?
I was saying
Wasn't that?
Toriel put in money, but I just wrote it all together.
Oh, okay, gotcha,
There was
gotcha.
a
That
space
makes
in
sense.
between there.
Ah,
Yeah. So the job board's here. It's actually a quite sizable job board. It's like a octagon. Um,
okay.
and each side has like a uh category. So like you walk up to it and like you interact with it, and then there's like your HUD pops up, and there's the whole list of it. Looking at the top, well, before that, this octagon like ring is the wooden ring. It's like a gazebo type style looking like, but it's in the middle of this giant, park uh on the edge of this island, or the corner of this island. So like this whole park, people are going around quite a bit, and then you get to the middle like plaza, and then you see this like gazebo looking style job board or board, and it has like 8 sides, and each side has a different class of um jobs. Uh,
Categories.
yeah,
Okay.
different categories of jobs. So looking around, you can see it like ranges from like lost and found stuff. You can see like there's escort missions. You can see there's like challenges that people can do. You can see that there's like errands in a sense. And then there's also like of course the classic kill this beast, there's a reward. Uh that type of stuff. I'm missing like 2 or 3, but
Okay.
yeah. What pick is your fancy?
What picky is my fancy? Um,
I I said that wrong, but
I
I was
think
just gonna
I
roll with it. You had to bring it up.
well, why wouldn't I
What
bring it
tickles
up?
your fancy?
What fancy's your pick? There we go.
Well, that actually works. That so
That does. Um, honestly, I don't know. Um, sorry, I'm trying to put myself in Gnomeface's headspace right now. I know escort quests are lame. Not doing escort quests. I have 3 days, so I would say like a monster hunt quest or an extermination quest kind of thing would be what I would be looking for. Use my magic, blow somebody up, blow off some steam, something close to town so that I'm not gone for too long, but something that also gets me out there where I can cast some fireballs at people.
okay. Um, so that would either fall on either like it's a monster hunt, or it would be like the farming quest. So like there's 2 different styles. It's like, hey, go out, fight a bunch of this stuff, collect the materials and bring them back, or like, no, go out this, bring me back their head.
Bring me back their head. I'm not in the mood for keeping things together. I'm in the mood for blowing them the fuck up.
It's fair. Do you want something? How big are you talking? So I mean, you're looking through and you see all sorts of stuff from like the head goblin of a tribe. You see something, um, and they're ranging from like either some stuff outside, but like I mean, there's still like a ways away, since nothing is anything like too close would be like probably taken care of by the guards. Um,
Hmm.
so there's like I'd say like a dire wolf one. There's